Just waiting for a few people to come in. If you're watching this back, recorded and not live. And I've got a chair. Yeah. Two people. Hi, Luke Strattons. Just 2 seconds. That's it. Hi, John. Just gonna let a few people come in, and then we'll get started. It's not gonna be well, I said last time it wasn't gonna be a long one. This time it's probably not gonna be a long one. It's 10 to 11. So I'm just gonna. It's Luke from last Sunday. Sorry, Luke, I've got really bad memory. Trying to think. Just jog my memory, Luke. Sorry. I feel really bad now. As I say, do excuse looking down and not at the camera. It's just I'm reading. Oh yeah, when I just done that quick little tester when I didn't tell anyone I was going live. Yeah. Okay, well thanks. Thanks for coming in. We've got one person watching now. No people watching. Hello. Has everyone just left? Is everyone still here? I'm here. Okay, it's telling me I've only got one watching. Okay, it might just be a little bit of a delay. Here, yeah, I got you. You're not Hetty. So yes, okay. So we've got John and Luke in. As I say, oh, hello, Kiwi. What time is it there? I always forget the time difference. What time is it out there in New Zealand, Kiwi? $10:51 in the morning. Oh God! So you're sort of almost halfway through your Saturday already. Yeah. God, so you're 12 hours ahead. 12 hours. God. Yeah. I suppose you're starting your summer now, aren't you, Kiwi? It's sort of getting summertime for you. Oh, blooming hell, more fireworks. Sorry if you're getting that on the camera. So, no, as I was saying, I'll go back to it. We're just starting the colder weather. It is actually quite cold in this shed tonight. I'm just glad I've got a good dog dress again. And if it gets really cold, I can put my hood up. But anyway, beautiful day here. Yeah, we've had quite a nice day today, actually. Where I'm sort of southeast. Essex. We should have two houses, one here in the UK and the other in New Zealand. Yeah, I know. I wish I could afford to do that. Because I'd have to put a layout in both of them, wouldn't I? So it'd be two layouts I'd have to pay for, not one. So, right, anyway, as I was saying, it's not going to be long tonight, because as I've just said, it's pretty cold. God, if I could afford a ticket, Kiwi, I'd be out there straight away. But yeah, it's not going to be long, as I say, because it's a bit cold out here tonight, as I say. I just wanted to come on because I thought I'd give a warning. As you see this time, I gave the warning. And just for people that couldn't get on Wednesday, and because obviously I didn't give the half-hour warning, so some people come in a bit late. So we've got 5 watching now. I don't know whether one of them includes me, because I'm watching as well. Hello, Effingham. How are you? I've watched all the episodes now. Is that all the episodes of my building Charlie Brook? Because obviously I've got my diorama and my new layout, and then a few other channels. Yes. Right. So what do you think? Have you noticed a difference? Because obviously when I first started, I had all the chipboard. Yes, Scrapline Model Railway Weathering's in. Yeah, you missed it, didn't you, on Wednesday? Cool. Yeah, sorry, Luke. I was just saying that Luke's saying he's just watched all the episodes of the Charlie Brook build from the beginning. Hello, Robert. Hello, James. Yep, it's about my third proper live stream. I've done one in the loft just to try it out on my phone. So this is probably about the fourth live stream of the channel. But anyway, sorry, going back to Luke's. He's just said he's watched all the episodes of the Charlie Brook build. Yeah, and that's what I was just saying. When I had the chipboard, and it was I watched a few bits, chop bits here and there, because I go back every now and then just to have a look to see how it used to be, and couldn't believe I never noticed how out of line each join was on the boards, and that was the reason why I took it out. Did you see my little April Fools, Luke? I enjoyed doing that. That was fun. But yeah, I just totally ripped the whole layout out, and all the chipboard got chopped up, and it's now ready to use for our fire pit whenever we use it. And some of the beamwork I've kept back. Some of it again is going to be used. Sorry, I'm just trying to read the comments. Yeah, so some of it I'm going to reuse, some of it is as though for firewood, but yes, that really got me. Is that supposed to be got me? Is that about the April Fools, Luke? So, are you going to continue with the cardboard layout at some point? Yes, John, I will. It's just like I say, it's really did sort of upset me a bit, and it really did do my mojo in for the cardboard layout, because I spent all that time, I don't know whether you remember, doing all them steps, measuring them out, cutting the little bits out, gluing them all together so they're all in line for someone to come and just take them. And I don't know why they left the cardboard baseboard and the polystyrene wall I'd made up with the cardboard on top and with the little cutout. They left all that, but they took the steps that I was gluing together, and they took a really expensive Stanley knife, and I'll answer that again in a minute, Mr. Scale Models. But yeah, and that's what's really thrown me with that. But I will, once I'm just sort of, because I was, and also it's sort of, think I was burning myself out, because obviously I was sort of had the diorama I was doing, and then that took a back seat. I was trying to do Charlie Brook Southeast, or Charlie Brook, sorry, and then I was doing this cardboard layout. So it was like I had all this going on, and then obviously I got family life as well and work, and it was just so much. So I've just decided, right, I'll put them to one side for now. They'll always be there, and I'm going to concentrate on Charlie Brook, because, as you know, I've got another baby on the way, and I want to try and get the track laid and the baseboards all done and everything running as best I can before the baby comes in March, so me and Charlie can go up in the loft and have an hour or two just running some trains, and he can be up there with me. So I'm not ignoring your comments, I'm just sort of, as I say, I'm just trying to sort of finish this bit. Charlie, come up there with me, so that's me and Charlie time, because obviously the baby's going to take a lot of my time, and also I've got my stepdaughter as well, and the wife, obviously. But yeah, so it sort of just gives me that time that I can still spend with Charlie, like Charlie Daddy time. Yes, So yeah, good bonding time. That's what I want, so I don't lose that bond with him. I think it's because you retracted that, didn't you, Kiwi? Because you put onding instead of bonding. That's fine. I know what you meant. So right. Anyway, I'm going to close that conversation now. Yeah, I know. I was quite impressed with my little April Fool's done there, Luke. Right. Is it Minister Scale Models has asked why I'm in the shed when my layout's in the loft. As I've just explained, got a young family. Can't really get up in the loft a lot, especially at night. At the moment with building, I can't be drilling and hammering sort of late at night. And sometimes I don't always video it as I'm doing it. I'll do a bit and then I'll video and show you what I've done. And then obviously I found out I could live stream, so I had a go of it up in the loft on my phone, and it sort of worked okay. But obviously people were like, oh, we didn't know, no one knew. So I thought, right, okay. So I thought I'd come up with this idea. I'll come in the shed and I can talk about my layout. Other people can ask questions and talk about their layouts if they want in the comments. You can all chat amongst each other as well. You don't all have to sort of talk to me. You can sort of ask questions of other people, and also you may not be subscribed to someone's channel that's in the live chat, so you could go over, check their channel out and subscribe to them, so it helps out. It's sort of an all-rounder really. I'm not obviously doing this just for me. Obviously it's helping me to get views up and stuff like that. So yeah, so I just thought this would just be a way I can come out and chat to you guys. I know it's late at night. Obviously we got some people from like Kiwi from New Zealand. It's 10 to 11 in the morning, or well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning over there now. And I've had Sparky's come in on one of my live streams, maybe two, and obviously he's in Canada, I believe. So yeah, I don't know whether he's in here at the moment because I've got 11 watching, but yeah, so that's why I'm in the shed, freezing cold. Well, not that cold, but yes. So right, let's have a look. A few people have said they felt sorry for me. Yeah, I was quite upset because even though it was just a Stanley knife and a pair of really good scissors, it was also what was left by my uncle when he passed away. All his modelling gear, and it was more sentimental. That's what really annoyed me. I have an idea of what happened, but it's proving it, isn't it? You know. So I think I'm just gonna have to write them off and just get on with it. Really, get on with the layout, enjoying doing the layout, I suppose. Yeah. I couldn't believe that anyone could stoop that low. I think you've said, is it you that said that before, Scrapline? About, because obviously, you're in that area and you use probably a lot of expensive tools. Yeah, I know. So right, let's have a look. We talked about the bonding. My daughter's itching to get up in my loft to see the progress on my layout. I've not installed a loft ladder yet. Right, yes, my loft ladder. A few people asked me about that. That was there when I moved into the property. So, that's one less thing I've had to sort of put in. My son is sort of now managed to sort of get used to going up and down the ladder. I still don't let him do it on his own, obviously, because he's 4 on Tuesday. My stepdaughter, she sort of shows interest, but she doesn't. She's 11, so yeah, I try to get her into it, but she sometimes has a look. When she knows no one knows, she'll be interested. But if she knows that people are there, and she's like, oh, train's boring. So kids, what can you do, eh? My layout's in the garage under my wife trying to sleep. I bet she loves you. Yes. No, that doesn't help, Kiwi. It really doesn't help, because I'm sure I was meant to be born or living in a hot country. But then I suppose when we're having our nice hot weather, when we get it, you're getting the cold weather. So works in roundabouts. You need to be in sort of the middle equator area to keep the hot weather, I suppose, if my geography's right. Yeah, I know. I know, John. I know what you're saying. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? That, I mean, I always say it. My nan, God rest her soul, she's not with us anymore. But she used to always tell the story of how she used to go down the shop, leave the front door open, come back, nothing had been touched. You do that now, you'd have an empty house. Only take a couple of minutes to empty it. £1,200 worth of... Jeez, I know. I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, if you can't afford the tools, you can't have them. I mean, there's loads of tools I'd love to get to do the model railway, but I can't afford to get them. There's loads of bits I'd like to get, you know. It's just, but you have to work to your means, you know. What you earn is what you get, you know. You can't go around stealing off other people, you know. If we had an incident where we found out that my stepdaughter was actually shoplifting. Wasn't big things, it was just little toys, but it's still stealing. And she kept promising she wouldn't do it. In the end, I took her to the police station, and a very nice police officer in there had a word with her, let her feel handcuffs, feel what they're like, how heavy they are. Unfortunately, you couldn't take her and let her show her a cell because they had a couple of undesirables in there. So, but yeah, since then, I haven't had a problem. So, you know, I'm going to upload a video on my layout tomorrow. Mine is in the loft, but I had my loft converted into a proper hobby room. Yeah, I'd love to do that, but as I said before, Wednesday I rent, so I have to sort of go by the landlord's rules. So, yeah, that is a shame. It would be nice to be able to just sort of, you know, pop round each other's houses, John, you know, and have a look at each other's layouts, you know. We could probably all pop round Kiwi's and have a look at his layout. But, no, sorry. But yeah, you know, but obviously that's the miracle of the modern world with internet, with YouTube. We can be in each other's lofts, living rooms, spare rooms, sheds, garages, you know, wherever your layout is, with the videos. Yeah, I know, Rob. What's your name? Bruce Forsyth. Sorry, I know he's not with us no longer, but yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, so, John, so we're all on our way to Kiwi. Are you going to buy us all the tickets to go and see Kiwi then? I'm joking. Right, the only thing is, really, sort of, I'd say I've done this. I mean, obviously, it's obviously Wednesday I talked a bit about the layout, so obviously, and the video is on my channel. If anyone here didn't see it, or hasn't watched it, or anyone that wasn't in the live stream on Wednesdays hasn't watched it, check it out, because we did talk a bit, I think, about the layout, but tonight we don't really be talking much about trains really, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I suppose you've all sort of seen all bits of my videos and stuff. I mean, I enjoy it. Well, I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it, but yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy going up there. And doing the layout. Look, my favourite steam. It is it's the 9F. Any one of the 9Fs, Evening Star. I can never pronounce that. Is it Costi Boiler? Any one of them. I think it's is it the model company or the TMC? I think they're called. Is it them that have just released a new version of the 9F? It's like the last one to be produced. But it's like 200 and something quid. Yeah, 9F, and also obviously the Flying Scotsman Tornado, because they're you can relate to them because they're back on the track. So you know, the Model Centre. Thank you, John. Oh, sorry, I didn't say Minister there. I built a mezzanine floor above my garage to house the layout. However, got to be quiet at night. Recommend the pin pusher for laying track so you don't wake family hammering track pins. Yeah, I'm sort of, I don't know whether I'm going to go down the route of gluing my track down with PVA, Minister. That has been suggested. But I've got to look into that. Because I won't be doing anything on the layout this weekend, because it's obviously we've got a party for my son tomorrow because it's his birthday on Tuesday, and then obviously Sunday we're getting ready for Halloween on the Tuesday. Thanks, John. Yeah. But okay. Now obviously I've been asked what my favourite Steam is, and I've sort of said that. If we look at sort of diesel era, I think you all know from my picture on here, it's the 125. Yes, I know they have. You can still get them though. Can't remember where now. When I was on 00. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'd love to have. I haven't actually got a 9F. That's another one I want to get. But yeah, going back to it, obviously the 125 is my favourite. You can't beat it. But I do like the new. We talked about this a bit on Wednesday. The Class 800. I love it. Hold on a minute. I did a live stream a couple of nights on Weather in a Loco. The owner of the Loco popped up on the stream. I had to make it look like I knew what I was doing. You can't edit a live stream. No, you can't. Ryan Electrofog points while watching this. Sick of it. Done 20. Only another 30 to go. Oh dear, Minister. You've got a few points. I'm going to have 3 all Electrofog. 3 ways. Hello, Dave. Nice to see you in. Sorry, I'm just explaining about points. And then I'm going to have some ordinary points. I think there's about 5 or 6. And I've got a couple of curves. And I want to get some double slips. The only problem is I'm doing code 100 Pico track. They don't do an Electrofrog double slip in code 100. In Fine Scale 75, they do an Electrofrog double slip. I know they do the converter bit of track, isn't it? It's a tiny little bit of track that converts 100 to 75. I did look at that. You get them in packs of 2 or 4. I think it's 4, about 5, I think it is. That's one thing actually I could ask while I'm on the live stream. What do you guys think? Could I get the Fine Scale 75 double slips, so I've got them electrofrogged up, and then just use the converter and get, because obviously there'd be 4 points on it because you've got the 4 exits on a double slip, so I'd only need 2 packs if I'm going to have 2 double slips either side of the layout. So what do you guys think of me doing that? Do you think that'd be ideal, or should I just stick with code 100 and just sort of suck it and see and just have to use Insulfrog on just the double slips? So let me know in the live chat if you can. Right, I would only use converters on fiddle yards, not on main scenic layout. Yeah, see, with the 75 and the 100, I know the difference is the height in the rail, isn't it? I know. Obviously, is it the height or the width? It's the height of the rail, isn't it? Because obviously, code 100 is 1 mil high, 75 is 0.75. Yes, it is just Pico track. Height, yeah, thanks, John. Height, thanks. Here we go. Everyone's going to be going height. So I know it's sort of a drop down. So yeah, I suppose if you've got a train going full pelt, it might cause trouble with derailing. No, I haven't seen the Class 68, Luke. I'll have a look either tonight or tomorrow night. Yeah. See, that's what I didn't get. Why Pico? Because obviously, Electrofrog is fog. It's getting a bit foggy. No, sorry. Electrofrog is, from what I can tell, is better when you're doing DCC, because obviously when you got the inshore frog bit, it can cause problems with signal, can't it? That's how I see it. That's what I believe. Is that right? That, you know, and that's why it's best to use Electrofrog for DCC, because you have a constant connection with the metal frog. So you don't use that. Lose that connectivity, and you know, if you're going slow over the point, you can stall. So correct me if I'm wrong. What controller are you using? Well, not at the moment, Dave, but I'm waiting for a PC to be built for me by my brother. But I'm going to wait for it, E-Link with the Railmaster. I know a lot of people are saying something about the amps and that. I know that Dave Class 47 and Dean Park, he uses E-Link on his layout. So, you know, but that's what I will be using eventually, because I'm going to be getting the Megapoints controllers with servos and micro switches to control my points, which I can link up to the E-Link and the Railmaster, so I can flick my points on the computer screen through the Megapoints controller. Hold on a minute, I have had a few comments that my frame is over the top, but I'm so worried that we get a ground shake and the frame isn't strong enough. Kiwi, it's better to be over the top and really strong and too strong than not be strong enough and not be over the top enough, and as you say, it all falls flat on the floor or warps or causes damage because it isn't strong enough. Do you get what I mean? I would prefer to go over the top. Well, I think my framework, I may have gone over the top, but I wanted to make it right this time, because obviously I ripped all that old lot out because of the problems of, you know, not lining up properly and everything. And I took my time, as you probably see in my videos. It took me ages and ages to get that framework as level as possible. There's still a few little bits I've noticed where I've been laying the cork, but yeah, I don't think you could ever go over the top on building your baseboards. Never ever go over the top. That's my view of it. So Z21, it's brilliant. I haven't seen that one, John. It's clever. What's clever, Luke? I've probably missed out there because obviously going through. Hornby Select. I've heard bad things. Is that the cheaper one? Because I've heard the Hornby Elite controller is the better one. Oh yeah, E-Link is clever. Yeah, it is clever when you can get it working. I've struggled because firewalls and all that, you know, and you've got to make sure it's connected up, and you can't unplug it and replug it. You've got to leave it connected. That's why I'm having a PC specially built. So hold on, we've got loads of things coming here. I have had to put so much money into getting it strong and had to hold off on buying track and stock for a while. Yeah, that's what I've had to do. I mean, I was lucky enough to source the wood quite cheap, and I can still get more cheap, so if I need any more. But yeah, I've sort of, the thing is, there's no point in going out and buying loads of track, getting cheap wood and making a cheap framework, and the framework not working, because you spent all that money laying that track, and then you've got to pull it all up again to then sort the baseboards out. I was going to come on to that in a minute, Minister. So yeah, I would say, you know, you spend your money on the baseboard to get the proper stuff, you know, that's going to work. So yes, you can never go over the top, I don't think. E-Link is clever. Yes, John seen the upload earlier. Right, what did John say about an upload? Has anyone seen their old junction new baseboard? They are mega substantial. Yes, I was watching him build them baseboards, and I was like, my God, those side panels are quite thick. I never thought of sort of doing it that way. And he's quite amazing how he's made them adjustable feet, you know, all by himself. So yeah, they do look quite amazing. I'm gonna be, I mean, who on here doesn't know Everard Junction? You know, I think he's probably like, you know, the one of the top model railway modelers on YouTube, one of them. But yeah, he's, I know, and it's glad to see him back. It is really good to see him back, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do with his new layout. The Select is good, but I sent mine to Hornby and they updated it for me and it runs a lot better. Oh right, was it an update problem then with the Select? Because I know there's a few people that are saying, oh, don't go for Select, get the Elite. And I know the Elite is quite expensive, so Hendrill's going for mine, full power on Gauge Master. Is that the Point Motor Scrap? Hope you don't mind me calling you Scrap, it's just easier than pronouncing the whole name. I've heard about that, Luke. Oh yeah, is that about the Hornby Select, Dave? Expensive, but I use the Ecos. Have tried most of the others and found the Ecos runs everything superbly. Everard Junction, what happened to the open board style? He had severe walking scrap line. Hello Graham. He used MDF and it buckled. Yeah, MDF. The thing is, Everard's layout, I think he built quite a while back, and obviously it was before sort of, you know, it was sort of like to seal your boards and all stuff like that, but he's gone down the right route this time, let's say that. So so I'm just trying to keep up. Yeah, I mean, with regards to the controller, yes, I know you as Woody. Sorry. Yes. Sorry, I'm just trying to read the comments. Going back to the controllers, I suppose it's preference really. It's what you feel comfortable with working, I suppose, and what you find easiest. I did find, I mean, I've used I'm just trying to think. I've used the Hornby E-Link. I had it set up when I got it for 2 Christmases ago with the pannier tank that come. I had the one with the pannier tank, and I did find it easy to run. You know, you just push a button, train goes forward, push it goes backwards. You can adjust the speed, its scale speed. But then when I come, do you remember I got my Network Southeast Class 108 DMU, I think it was, at the show last year, which is coming up this year, so look out for that one. I had a lot of trouble trying to get that to run, trying to get it to see the chips, but that's something I've got to look into on how to set all that up. But yeah, so let's go back. Do you believe the number of views shown for your videos? I don't know, because I don't know how it could be fiddled to have the views like that. I mean, is that what you're on about, Dave? Sort of like, do you believe that that is the right number of views that you're actually seeing? Or do you believe that I'm getting so many views, or not enough, not a lot of views? See, the thing is, it is about subscribers. Obviously, your channel's about subscribers. I'm not going to lie to you. It's nice to have a good lot of subscribers, but it's also about the views, because I believe the more views you get, the more your videos become more visible to other YouTube users. I believe that's how it works. I learnt a lot from We all know him as Five Elms, Jason. He done a few videos on setting up a channel and stuff like that, and I used a lot of his advice for my channel, like the tags, the description, using a good title for your videos, doing playlists and all sorts of things like that. How to, and doing your cards at the end with like, yes, click on here to subscribe and look at other videos to sort of, and stuff like that. But yes, so but it is. I mean, we do it. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I do it because I enjoy doing the videos. Showing you my layout. I enjoy getting the comments, good or bad, and I enjoy sharing what knowledge I do have. I know a few people have was it you, Kiwi, that you see my use of the inclines and declines, and you went, I think it was you, Kiwi, that went and ordered some. I can't remember now. Excuse me if I'm wrong. I know someone said that they ordered the inclines after watching my video. But yes, it was me. Thank you, Kiwi. Yes, you see, so that's the thing. Years ago, when you didn't have YouTube, you didn't have the internet. Yeah, you'd probably join a model railway club. You go along to there, and you'd all sort of talk advice, take maybe sort of do a bit of modelling at the thing and bring it home with you, and things like that. But I mean, I know the internet hasn't helped with retailers, with your local model shops and stuff like that, because obviously a lot of the bigger chains can offer their stock a bit cheaper, and obviously you try and do local, but I've got one, but it's like about a half hour, 45-minute drive in a car to get to my nearest model shop. So it's, and then there used to be like around two or three when I first started back in 99, 2000. But they just went. Yeah. So yeah. It is. I mean, there's the good and the bad with the internet. In all sorts of forms, it's good for keeping in contact, but it's bad for other reasons. I don't want to go into it, but I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. But it's good because obviously we can do things like this, and we're all sitting here. You're all watching some bearded idiot on your screens, on your laptops, on your iPads, on your phones. I'll explain in a minute, Woody. And we can have a laugh, because we had a laugh Wednesday, and it's nice to sort of chat. I notice a few of you now have actually started to talk amongst you about things, about the controllers and stuff like that. And that's what it's all about, sharing your experiences and your information. Because we all enjoy the hobby. We all got that commonology. Is it commonology? That in common. So yeah. Oh, sorry, Woody. Okay, I'm just going to answer Woody's question. I'm in the shed because obviously to go in the loft, I'd wake everyone up. So I thought I'd do a live feed. I was going to do it every Wednesday. I know it's Friday night, but obviously I didn't get a chance to give that 30-minute warning to people. So on Wednesday, so a few people missed it. So this is really tonight. It's not going to be every Friday night. Tonight is just to sort of, for the people that missed it Wednesday, really. Obviously I would hope that everyone here's watched my Wednesday live stream that I've put on the channel, because we did talk a bit about the layout. Thought the wife had put her foot down. She actually doesn't know I'm in the shed because she's in bed asleep, hence the lateness. God forbid if she ever looks at my channel, which she probably will now I've said it. But I'm in the shed. I'm not, that's why I won't go in the loft, because I don't want to wake the wife up and keep her awake by talking away. So yeah, so that's sort of why I'm doing it. It's just so we can have a chat about things. I will start doing it properly, because what I want to do is I will make notes of things that I want to ask about my layout, that then I'll come on the live stream on a Wednesday. As I say, try and do Wednesdays. It may not be every Wednesday. Obviously, you know, I might be away one Wednesday, I might be ill, hopefully not. But I will let you know when I'm coming on. I've got my half-hour video now, I'll put that up. But I will try and do another video sort of earlier on in the week to get, to let you guys know that, yeah, there'll be a live stream. What I'll probably actually do more of a video to let you know there won't be one. So if you don't hear anything, you'll look out on a Wednesday for the half-hour warning. And yeah, so, and then I'll do that. Are you happy? Of course I'm happy, Woody. You know, I wake up every morning, breathing, and got my family, and I've got my model railway. You know, and it was my son's birthday on Tuesday. So yes, I am happy. Right, exactly that. Great at building all boards and how to make it last, but there are after I have no idea. Right, okay. Thanks, Kiwi. The previous one, which was very similar, same theme, etc., shows 150. Oh, are you still talking about the views, Dave? Well, they always be around the 10:30ish time. Yes, probably round about 10:30, 10:45. But as I say, I'll put the video up half hour before I'm due to come on. Obviously, don't sort of get to 30 minutes and think, oh, it's not coming on, and go off. I know you wouldn't. Obviously, you know, I might be 5 minutes late, but obviously just hang around and I'll be on. You just sound down a little. No, I'm alright. Just a bit tired. To be fair, this week at work has been amazing. You know, I'm doing this job. Well, it's coming to an end, but I'm clawing to try and stay in this job because I'm enjoying it so much. Excuse me, just got a bit loose now. So I'm just working my backside off to show them that, you know, how much I want this to stay in this job. I can't talk too much about it at the moment because I don't want to jinx anything. But I've been really busy, sort of trying to get bits and pieces done that they're asking me to do, and and obviously being Friday now, I am absolutely knackered, and we've got a birthday party tomorrow. So I'm just looking at the time, it's 11:30, but I'll be alright. But no, thanks for asking, Woody. You know, it's nice of you to sort of, you know, ask about me. I hope you're alright. Can I just ask, Woody, if you're still there, because I know you said you're at work, how's the wood, sorry, I can't get the words out now. The wood turning going, mate. I did enjoy your video on it. I'll tell you what, that was some brilliant work you done there. I was very impressed. I think I commented and said the last time I used a lathe was at college back in 97, and we turned a bit of metal with different steps, different size steps, going up, going back down again. I totally hashed it up. You're a star. You are a star, Woody. Believe me. That day you sent me that parcel, you was more than a star. I don't know whether anyone else on here has seen my video. Woody, or Graham Wood, as you see him on the screen here. We all know him as Woody. Probably a lot of you know him anyway. He gave up his model railway to go into turning, which is understandable. You know, if you're not feeling it, you're not going to have to go. Metal turning for a living. But no, he sent me a parcel. He said he let me know he's going to send it to me, but I said I will open it on a video. And I did, and that was my first reaction. And believe me, I was over the moon, and I couldn't believe what he'd sent me. So I was like, you know, because obviously, as some of you probably know, I don't get a chance to spend a lot of money on the layout. I know, Woody. Cheers. So it was like I think at the time I was losing my mojo because I couldn't get nothing done, and I was just like, oh, this is going nowhere. And when I got that package and I opened it up and what was inside, I mean, there was. I will say, if you haven't seen the video, this guy was so kind enough. He sent me a loco. I can't remember the name of it now. It was the shape of the mallard. Woody will probably stick it on there, the name of it. Was it? It was a bird, wasn't it? Was it after a bird's name? Can't remember now. Sorry, Woody. I know I'm no good at this. But to top it off, great snipe. That's it. It's all right. I know the snipe. Yeah, because obviously I've watched Up. Yeah, sorry. That's where I got the bird from. Thanks, Woody. But it was chipped with a DCC chip, all ready to go. Obviously, I'll have to set it up when I get my DCC actually running. But yes, and he actually said, "Oh, was it the tender body comes loose sometimes?" I was like, yeah. I'm not going to complain. I could probably look at fixing that, you know. So, but no, and there was obviously other stuff. There was a big box of people and seats and different bits of scenery. I'm just trying to think what there was. There was trees, wasn't there, Woody? There was the Hornby War Memorial. Oh no, I tell you, it was, and I thought, right, I've got to do my layout now because I've got to get the Great Snipe, as I know it is called now. I've got to build the layout so I can run the Great Snipe on it. Yeah, I know you was very pleased with my reaction. Yeah, but I was so pleased, and yes, I was like that, Kiwi. I built all the framework, and I just wanted to get some track down, but I didn't want to rush it because that's where I went wrong. With the first lot of boards, I slapped them all together because I just wanted to get some track down and run some trains, and yeah, I done it wrong. But again, it was watching videos on YouTube that helped me out to see where I went wrong. So yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Scrap, you were saying about power. You know, I'm reading the other comments. You say about power. Are you talking about the wiring for DCC to sort of wire up, run the wires round so you can, with your droppers and your bus wire and stuff like that? Is that what you're talking about, or am I misunderstanding something there? Am I actually getting people to subscribe to each other by doing this live chat? Because that's one reason why I'm doing it, to get people in. And if you haven't subscribed to that channel who's watching or who's chatting, that's another reason why I'm doing it, to help everyone out. You know, this is the point of what we do as a community in the model railway, to help each other out. Yes. So hopefully that's what I'm doing. I'm getting, because obviously it's nice for me to get subscribers, but I also like to know that I'm helping other channels to get subscribers. I know I could do shout outs and stuff like that, but I feel that maybe I have not got a good enough subscribers on my channel to do shout outs for people to see it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, right, cool. Sorry, I have to. I've got an hour and a half left at work, so I must get some work done. See you next Friday. Woody, hold on, sorry, before you go, Woody. First of all, thanks for coming in, but it's not usually on a Friday. I'm only doing tonight because some people missed Wednesday just gone. It's going to be, I'm going to try and do it for a Wednesday night. But I don't know, I'll see. I'll tell you what, don't do it in the live chat, because obviously I can't go back on it. When I've uploaded this video onto my channel, don't have to, but if people could comment to tell me whether they prefer it on a Wednesday or a Friday, then obviously let me know, but put it in a comment to the actual video, because obviously once I end the live stream and sort of go out of it all, I can't go back and, or I believe I can't go back and look at the live chat. So yeah, obviously don't. Alright, see you later, Woody. Thanks for coming in and taking a bit of time out on your work to come in. Might see you in the next one. I say this is all sort of just sort of trying to sort it out at the moment, so it's all sort of a bit experimental at the moment, but we'll get there, and perhaps we'll start a sort of regular thing going. Right, just a reply to Kiwi. Just in general, the cost of getting a decent DCC controller and getting models moving is shocking. Yeah, because see, the thing is, a lot of my stock is DC, so it hasn't even got the DCC ready socket in it. So obviously you've got to then get the cradle, I think they called it. You've got to then solder that to the motor in the loco. Then you've got to go and buy the chip to go in the loco, and as you say, then you've got to sort of, you know, get a show. Yeah, then you say you've got to get the chip, then you've got to get the controller, so then you've got to find out which controller is best suited to you. But it is, I mean, see, that's the problem. I mean, it is expensive. This hobby is expensive, but then I suppose you look at it, a lot of hobbies are expensive. I mean, my brother's into cars, you know. He builds Subarus, not literally brand new ones, but he'll help someone, you know, do bits to their Subarus and stuff like that to make it go faster. I don't see why, because, you know, in England you get on the M25 and you're stopped, and that's it. You're stuck for hours. But yeah, I know hobbies are expensive. Model railways is quite expensive compared to some hobbies, but everything you've got to spend money. That's life, I suppose. But yeah, I think sometimes when I look, it's like I was just saying about the new 9F that's come out from TMC. It's like just for the pristine model, without any weathering, without, I think it's, you know, only DCC ready. It's like about 270 quid, I think I see in the latest, is it the latest model, Hornby magazine? But it is, yeah, it is a big, same price as, yeah, I mean, it's like the new Hornby's Class 800, the new Hitachi. That's like 350 quid for the Great Western Railway in the green, isn't it? And then they do like limited supplies of it, and then you can't get it. So you could sit there and think, well, I'm going to save X amount of money each week or month. You get the money, you go in, oh no, we don't do that anymore, we stopped that. And that's what gets me sometimes, is the fact that, because then to get it, you got to go on eBay, and because it's not made anymore and you can't get hold of it, they go, oh yeah, that's 500 quid for that. And you just think to yourself, but, you know, it's 300 quid to buy brand new. I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm not into all retail, and I don't know how it all works and why they do it. But yeah, it is. It's, the guy in my local model shop often says, how much pleasure are you getting from doing this? you get pleasure from doing it. But like I said in one of my videos the other day, a cooker went wrong. We had to go out and buy a new cooker. That's actually now has put my layout back a bit, because I've had to use money that I would have got for Christmas to buy a new cooker. So obviously that's my Christmas present now from like my mum and dad. So now I wouldn't be getting the money to get bits for the model railway. So obviously it's sort of, and I'm sort of like, because as I say, I want to try and get it done by March, before the baby arrives. But yeah, we have limited suppliers down here too, so I have to get stuff shipped from the UK. Often the postage is more than the item. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it, Kiwi? You'd think someone like Hornby or Bachmann, just to name a couple, obviously the bigger ones and people, you'd think they would be able to do something where they'd have like a shop in different countries, where you could go to and you say, oh yeah, I want that, and they could charge you a reasonable price, and you could go to, I know you've probably got model shops in New Zealand, where you can go and get bits, but then obviously that model shop has to get that item shipped from the UK or wherever. So there's that to it, isn't there? It's very, very, very hard, I think, obviously being abroad. There's a lot they could do. They could probably make more money in the long term. The short term cost would probably be expensive to set up a shop in another country, but then obviously the long term of it would be they'd probably make a bit of money, because then you'd get people going to that shop because they could get it without having to pay for the postage and having to get it shipped and all that lot. So yes. What we got? Bit like new iPhone, $999. Ridiculous. Yeah, I know. That's why I've gone for Samsung. It's probably the same price, but obviously I've got a contract, so I pay for it in my contract. So, but yeah, and I've cracked the screen, and I've got to wait till next Christmas before I can renew my contract. So, optimistic to have trains running on mine by the end of this year. All my locos apart from. Yeah, so I suppose you can only run DC at the moment, Scrap. Is that what you're saying? Because obviously you haven't got the controller or the wiring to do DCC. Spot on. Is that to me, Kiwi? Spot on. We are back to having two houses again. Oh dear, yeah, two houses, eh? Oh, if only you could have a nice house abroad, so you could go there for the winter here. Yep. Yes. Sorry, I was going to say, Scrap, I don't know if you noticed I think it's my last video, I showed you a DCC wiring kit on eBay from, I can't remember who it was now, but they done a kit of 10 metres, it'll run for 10 metres, with all the clips and everything for about 13 odd quid for a large layout. They do an extra large, and then they do a medium, small and micro. So yeah, I'll let Kiwi answer that one, Minister. But yeah, I have noticed that. And there's another guy. I don't know whether I think he's from America, isn't he? I can't remember what his name is. But he's got like the Intercity 125, and he's got Network South East running around his layout. He's got a massive layout, and I think it's in a basement. I can't remember that. Me too, Scrappy. Highly unlikely to be running this year. Fingers crossed. We'll give it a go. Good go. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I've run trains on my little oval, but that again, that's DC. So I've got to give my brother a bit of a kick up the bum to get him to build my PC for me, then I can start maybe setting up DCC. So yeah, I see it. I've got that in the watch list for mine. Fair price, to be honest. Yeah, it's sitting in my basket, and I'm just waiting for the funds to become available, and I'll be like, check out, please, thank you. But I might need to get two, because I think I was saying in the video, I don't know if I did, my layout is 8 foot by 6 foot, so that's 8 foot by 6 foot by 8 foot by 6 foot round. I don't know what that works out in meters. Someone will probably put something in a minute to tell me what it is. But yeah, someone will probably say that in a minute. Yeah, I think it's Kiwi. Obviously, not trying to blow my own trumpet, because I'm obviously I'm English, but obviously I believe we did invent the railways. From what I get from watching a lot of programs on telly about railways, and I say I'm not trying to sound big-headed because I'm English, because everything we invent tends to go wrong for us. You know, football, rugby, cricket. You know, and yes, but I do think that obviously we've had some of our trains really do have character. Some of them are pretty. I've seen some, and you think, ooh, that's a bit boring. But I think that's more down to the colour scheme of the operator. But obviously, Network South East. That I know it's like just a sort of white, red, and blue, but Network South East colours. I just love them. So yeah, it is the colour as well, I suppose. But that's what I am, because obviously, like we were talking Wednesday, I think, about your layout and being prototypical and having this and that running. I will get, if I see a model of a train and I like it and I've got the money, I'll buy it, or I will want it on my layout. Like the Class 800, I think they look really nice. But obviously, I'm running late 80s, early 90s in Network South East. So, you know, but I could have it and I'll put it on and run it round. You know, it's a train at the end of the day. And I'm doing a model railway. Yeah. So, right. Yes, we did invent the railways. Richard and later George Stephenson. Yes, George Stephenson and his Stephenson's rocket. There's a funny story with that. They use it in Thomas the Tank Engine. And because obviously my name's Stephen, my son says that that's me, and there's actually a Charlie train that's him. And he's got both the little models of them that he plays with, and I'm Stephenson's rocket. It's quite a little funny story there for you. This is a great layout. A lot of UK trains. He comes here on holiday and buys stock to take back. Go the Gunners. Yeah, that's mine too, Scrap. My dad had to swoop me out the middle of the road in... is that... I can't pronounce that. Paddington? Sorry. When I was 4 years old, because I stopped to watch it go by. Oh, right. Yeah, I was down in Devon. God, was it last year? And I was sitting there, I heard this noise, looked round, and there it was, the first Great Eastern liveried 125. And I was just like, oh, look at that. The wife was like, it's a train. And I was like, it's not just a train. But yeah, so Devon. Oh, right. So that, yeah, I thought I recognised the name, but I think we all had trouble pronouncing that when we was down there. Beautiful part of Devon. Yeah, Devon's lovely. Devon and Cornwall are lovely. I do like it down there. But yes. Are you from down that way then, Scrap? Or is it just you was on holiday down there? But I'm just looking, guys. I'm going to have to wrap this up soon, because obviously it's 5 to midnight. I've got 9 people watching. I've been on for over an hour now, so yeah, they are iconic. I'm in the Midlands, and we still have them from St Pancras to Sheffield. I nearly said Shenfield then. Sheffield, sorry, John. I think my wife has joined the RNLI. I picked up her phone the other day, and her voice said, "Is the coast clear?" I did like that. That's good, Dave. That is really good. I love that. I'm just watching myself back on my phone, and I've just nearly headbutted. It looks like I've just nearly headbutted the camera, but yes. So right, would it be okay, guys, if I call it there? I know we've sort of had quite a good little discussions. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. I hope these are working out all right. Live in Hampshire, but my gran used to take me there as a child in the 80s. Oh, right, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm in Essex, so, you know, great part of the country. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, because obviously it's sort of 66 minutes I've been live for. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Cheers, John. I will keep you updated. I'll probably try and do Wednesday, but then we'll sort of maybe, as I say, when I've uploaded this video, if you just comment to see, because obviously I'm thinking Wednesday's good, but then obviously people have to go to, a lot of people have to be up for work on the Thursday, like me. Because obviously, but Friday, but then I know some people work weekends. I've had someone comment saying that they had to be up for work at 6 in the morning. I don't know whether they're in here. I said to them, well, can't you just sort of ring your manager and say, oh, I'll be a bit late for work Saturday because I've got to watch Steve in the shed, and I'm sure he'll understand. And he commented back and said, I'd get the sack. But yes, so yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'll let you know. I'll get a video up. Oh God, it'll probably be Monday. Because Tuesday is Charlie's birthday, so I'll probably won't be doing a lot then. And then I'll let you know. And obviously, we'll see what the comments say as well on this video when I put it on my channel. To sort of see what you think. I mean, obviously, say don't put it in the live chat because I won't be able to go back over it. It'd be better to comment on the video, then I can see and sort of tally up what people are thinking. But yeah, so it's Wednesdays or Fridays are sort of the best sort of times for me to do a live feed. But yes, but I will leave it there now. I've got 10 people still watching, so, but I will leave it there now. Sorry if anyone's just joined. I will definitely be now doing the half-hour warning at least to give you a half hour. But yes, so I'm going to go because it is really, I'm really starting to feel the temperature drop in the shed now as well. So, but thank you again for all coming in. Have a lovely evening, day. You know, because obviously some of you are daytime, Kiwi, and some of us are like midnight. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you everyone for coming in, and you know, it's been a great chatting with you, and thanks for supporting my channel. And as we've seen tonight, we've had some people subscribe to each other, so and that's what I want, to help everyone else get subscribers. That's the point of it. We all want to help each other. So, but yes, okay. Enjoy your lunch, Kiwi. May the force be with you, and we'll see you in the next one. And again, thank you for coming. I'm going to now finish the live feed and chat to you soon, and I hope you all have a good weekend. See you in the next one. Thank you, John. Bye bye.